Or for worse. Oh God. Okay. The thing about it is, when I got married, I didn't want to write at all, period. I was done with writing because, woosah. Okay. I don't want to let, ooh, this is getting me. Okay. I didn't want to let people into my marriage, you know, because like, women being one, you know, I can be a vulture. Women can be vultures, you know, they look for ways in, and hold on. This is bad, you guys. I can't even talk. But so I had all these feelings that I was going through in my marriage that I could never write about because I didn't want anybody to be in. I hate it. I hate that squeaky, snotty voice you get when you cry. So, when I wrote a poem called Or For Worse, and I put it on Facebook, but it was really guarded. I didn't talk about anything. I just kind of touched bases, like, you know, it was something, I don't know, maybe I'll tag it or something, but it was just like, oh, can you handle or for worse, blah, blah, blah. It was just, you know, some bullshit. And then when I put this website together, I just like kind of prayed and I was like, God, let me be real. Is that funny that I do this? It is to me. So, marriage is hard. It can be. And, with me, I've been through so much, I would feel like a pussy if I gave up. That's period, point blank. Like, I've been through so much, and you guys will read it, you know, in the books and everything. Like, if I was to just throw up my hands, I'd be a punk ass. Like, I wouldn't be able to hang, like, you know. And this poem, like, this is everything I've wanted to say, but never really had the balls to say it. And then when I did this website, it was like, fuck it, let me put it all out there because this is real, you know. 52% of marriages fail within the first 5 years because people don't want to fight, you know, or people give up, you know. They believe that marriage is supposed to be one way, and when it's not, they're just like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And I think the beauty of it all is in the fight, you know. Like, every time you fight, you get a little bit stronger and you endure a little bit more, and it brings you to a new place of happiness that you couldn't have been without actually have gone through something. So that's kind of what Or For Worse is, you know. So many people get divorces, they don't actually make it through the Or For Worse, and this was just kind of like a plea, you know, saying I'm down. I'm down Or For Worse. And to be honest, I don't even know if my husband's read it. But whatever, this isn't about him. This is for my grandchildren and great grandchildren and whoever's to come after me to know, like, be strong, muscle up, man up, stick that shit out, you know. Fuck it. Sorry for the obscenities, but for real, like, this is no joke, you know. You made that commitment. If you're not going to be real to anybody, be real to yourself. That's what you said. You said that shit in a vow, so stick to it, you know, and make the most of it and make it, turn it into something beautiful. And I'm happy that I finally did write the poem because, you know, the place that I'm in now is of such beauty. But, you know, I didn't want to portray, you know, someone hit me up on Facebook and was just like, I always wondered, you know, I see all the pictures and you guys always look happy, and I just always wondered, you know, is it always a fairy tale? And it's not. And that's the realness of this whole thing, is like, that fairy tale, I mean, you know, some people find it, but some people have to work for it. And that's not to say that it'll never get there, but, you know, it's worth the fight. So this is a real poem. Stick it out to all you married people out there, or people considering marriage. It's not always a walk in the park. And you know, you go into it saying, oh, I won't stay if you do X, Y, Z. Why the hell not? You said you would, you know. Stick it out, man up, and fight. And then when you actually do fight, you open the doors to such a beauty, to such a strength in a relationship that you wouldn't have had before. You learn who you are, and it's a terrible or a fucked up way to learn, but when you've learned, it's beautiful. So that's Or for Worse. I hope you guys like the poem. It's the real. So leave me your comments.